Hi everyone, it's Charlie reporting here from Bull Hardline Tasmania 2026. It is about midday here and practice have just been aborted. It's started to rain kind of heavily actually, and it is just too dangerous to run with that rain coming down. Some of the jumps need a lot of speed, which you cannot get when it gets wet and it clogs the tire. So we're going to go down the paddocks, ask the riders, the course creators what they're thinking and how they think this situation is going to evolve, and potentially what the solution is to a rainy Bull Hardline.
Pretty scared, to be honest, of riding this track in the wet. So yeah, we've practiced in the dry all week. There's been like tiny showers, but it really hasn't affected the track. But yeah, I really hope it does stop raining and we get the option to go up and suss it out. But yeah, the idea of trying to run into these features like in the wet is a bit terrifying. So
there's quite a lot of hard packed here, so yeah, it becomes quite an ice skating rink. So yeah, see what happens. It was pretty gnarly, the practice run I did. Like, the top wasn't too bad, but then just the mid flow section was like an ice skating rink, and then yeah, everything that was hard packed really, and even the big jumps at the top, like the drop into like the 14 meter log jump. I think it's going to be pretty icy, and you need to hit that pretty hard. So I guess we'll see. Hopefully the sun comes out. Hopefully it stops raining, but. Yeah, just wait and see. It's not looking great at the moment.
I was very, very happy when I did my run in the wet because it suits me a lot better than the dusty dry. Like Asa and Jack and those boys absolutely rip in the dry, and I'm okay in it, but this definitely suits me better. Just a little worried it's too wet to even run right now. My last run was pretty good, like sketchy but good, and we got some intermediate tires we could throw on, but it might be past the limit for now. If we can get a couple hours of dry, hopefully we get to race.
The hard pack does get like really ice and quite shiny, and that's probably going to be the scariest bit. The dust will get like pretty sludgy, and when we get more riders on, that should be alright. Like it'll stick to the tires, but I reckon the ice and the hard pack's going to be the scariest part here.
Dude, it doesn't matter where we travel to in the world. If you want it to rain, just host a mountain bike race and it will rain on that day. Seen it a million times. My last run was okay because we didn't do the last round that some of the boys did when it really started getting muddy. So when I rode it, it was still okay. Like a couple of slick spots for sure, but overall like still like I would say a very raceable track. But it was getting a lot worse pretty quick, and the last couple boys that came down they were kind of all having moments somewhere on the track where they almost crashed. So I think it just depends who you ask. You know, there's a few people that are pretty keen and, you know, down to risk it a bit more, and there's a few more people that are like, I don't know, like it would be hard to have a small crash on this track. It's kind of the problem. It's like if you slide out, you're probably going to be going really fast and maybe hitting a huge jump. So we'll see what happens, man. I think for me, like, at the end of the day, it's a prep race. I really want to have a strong season this year, and I don't want to derail it with an injury. And this track's already gnarly enough, so we'll just kind of see like what happens. If we get up there and do a practice run, I think I'll just kind of make the decision. Like, if I don't feel like I'm really wanting to push, like if it's the risk isn't worth the reward, then I might play it smart today. But we'll see. Maybe the track will surprise us and still be all right.
A lot of the lower mountain stuff is clay. I mean, a lot of the hill is clay. The very top is sand, which is sick. Obviously rides better in the wet, but it turns into clay pretty quickly, so it's quite icy, hard packed, difficult to ride in the wet. The overall like technical stuff you can kind of ride. Some of the stuff will be a little bit sketchy, but yeah, the kind of drop, like the cliff drop in the middle into the right berm is going to be pretty icy, and then pretty much the motorway is what's going to be the worst now. Trying to hold enough speed for that big 60-footer double in the middle is going to be really hard, and then I think these bottom jumps are probably game over, to be honest. They are just clagging up, like the clay is just insane. So I don't see how we're going to be able to hold speed for these last ones.
I mean, this track is a lot more dangerous than gnarly to start with, like even in the best conditions. So I would say that, like, there's no B lines, there's a lot of mandatory gaps and stuff, and if it goes wrong, it goes like really wrong. So I'd say that's probably why. Yeah, it's obviously, you know, we all want to race, that's for sure, but in bad conditions, it could get pretty dicey. So World Cup tracks are gnarly, but they're more like technical gnarly. It's not, you know, there's rarely like jumps that have major consequences like there are here. So that's the difference, I'd say.
we might catch the edge of it. If we don't catch it, Frenchy thinks we'll be alright, but we might catch it. So then there's a question of, do we run results from yesterday, or do we run the race today? And that then comes back to, are you guys happy to do your sighing lap, practice lap, whatever you call it, without hitting these bottom ones, so Frenchy's got more time to prep the course. What we're hoping for is that the rain's clearing, and if we don't get the next front through, the guys have tarped up most of the course, the areas that we know where you need to push. We're hoping that by doing that, hitting them with the blowtorch, rolling them with the quad bike, all through the highways tarped up where you need to push into those turns. From my point of view, and I know the rest of the team's the same, like we won't run it unless it's safe. I guess we're just hopeful that if we need 2 hours of dry weather, and then I think we can get it.
Right. In 3 seconds, we're
Like, yeah, bro. Let's just hit little soft putts.
There's 5 people. So much work is done
Yeah, it's still pretty soft, but you know, talking to the trail builders, they reckon if it doesn't rain anymore, we might be all go. But yeah, at the moment, it's pretty soft.
Can you put your hand in there?
Yeah. Like, yeah, some patches are pretty good, but others there's just like soft patches all over. So.
hard, because it's going to be like there's no tread at all.
Bit wet, bro. We had quite a bit of rain last night and this morning, so it just makes this bottom bit very tricky. Because no, don't come to hardline, do the beeline. It's just like we need to do all of these jumps for the last jump. Like you can't do the last jump without doing these.
Grip, I think, is there. It's just as soon as your tires get clogged, you can't hit big jumps.
Yeah.
And this is like sticky dust that has turned into like mud.
Man, that's an example.
Yeah, like look, like I don't even have a cleat.
Yeah.
It's gone.
Wow! It's not like this is grippy. That's not.
Yeah, it gets slicker here.
Jacko, yeah. Look.
Yeah.
We need very much speed for these jumps. Like I'm a bigger guy as well. Like
some of the mud's gonna fly off, and then your wheels are gonna be counterbalanced, and it's gonna be like.
Yeah, it's not gonna be nice.
Or this wheels are gonna be so heavy that your tires are just not gonna roll.
yeah.
So speed is more of a worry than slipperiness.
You want to go down and get a bike on it? Yeah, I'm happy to go, and then maybe that might look better than we think. I don't know, or it could be worse than we think. So
It would be sweet to see someone train. At the moment, that will be your tire.
Yeah. I think for the first few people it'll actually be fine. I'm more thinking 30 tires.
Yeah.
But I'm more thinking like for you guys by the end, after all
it's
of
gonna
us.
be peanut butter.
Yeah.
It won't work like this.
That might actually work.
Obviously, we're sorry. Like, there's not much you can do about the weather. Like, the team have really been pushing everything we possibly can to pull this together. There wasn't really this much rain forecast. It's come in a lot heavier than we expected. And at the moment, it's just not, we don't have enough time to dry it out.
Yeah.
So, like, we'll be close, but with the light and all the other factors around broadcast, it's just not possible today.
It truly is a shame that Red Bull Hardline Tasmania 2026 has been cancelled, but there's always next year. Thanks for tuning in to Pinkbike, and I'll see you for the next videos.